So we're now streaming.
Approaching Stargate.
Let's check Twitch.
Approaching Stargate.
Let's check Twitch.
Approaching Stargate.
Stream Elements says
Chefcast is now live.
Streaming
Streaming
Eve
Eve Online. Stream via RTMP, OBS, Vmix, Zoom with Restream.
Test. Turn that back up there. Okay, then. Testing, test. Oh, whoa. Test. Okay. Bring that down slightly. Okay. Now let's listen to the stream.
Autopilot jumping.
Now let's listen to the stream.
Autopilot jumping.
Now let's listen. Okay, that sounds good. Now I gotta check YouTube.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Stream. Now let's listen to the stream. Ooh, perfect. Okay, now if I type over here, does it work? Now I gotta check YouTube. That sure didn't work. Will it work after I refresh Bumblebee? Perfect. Okay, now if I type over here, does it work? That sure didn't work. Why is the YouTube integration not working? Oh, right, because I'm not streaming under the same account I have linked. That's why. Connections. Disconnect YouTube. Reconnect YouTube. Use Chefcast. Okay, perfect. Now this should work. Maybe refresh.
Autopilot jumping.
Interesting.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Whoa, what? No. There we go. What the heck? That's not working either? Why is none of this working?
Chefcast says
There we go.
Hello.
Approaching Stargate.
Hello.
Approaching Stargate.
Alright. Time to go look at
Autopilot
oh
jumping.
no. Crash loop. Oh, what the hell?
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Alright, well, if Nucleus restarted, this should work, ideally.
Approaching Stargate.
Oh. Someone's actually playing the... That's cool.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
That's what it says, and then it's fucking crashing. Alright, so if I type in Twitch chat,
Autopilot jumping.
test.
Chef Cast says,
Test, test.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
But this one doesn't crash anything.
Chef
Right.
Cast says,
It just
Ow.
fails to relay to YouTube. Does it relay to Discord is the question. I have it set to relay to
Approaching
anywhere.
Stargate.
Oh, that crashed.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I think this will fix it. This is why I should test before I go to Pride. Actually, gonna move this over here. There we go. Actually, maybe we can create a tab, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Approaching Stargate.
Alright, let's see what Codex says. Button. Code modules to the runtime button user can write. Okay, alright, cool. Let's do a deploy.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
All right. That's push. Let's do a deploy. Run. Deploy. Prod.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Oh, right.
Autopilot jumping.
Well, hopefully, once this push is done, it should automatically start working and not crashing. It's interesting that the whole app was crashing when it would try to read the Twitch tokens file. But that must just be because of the Twerple library. I read the tokens file myself for YouTube. I am legitimately wondering if I should get away from libraries and just start writing code against their APIs. I don't know. We'll see. Might be more sustainable. It is just so nice, though, to use the libraries. They already manage everything. As long as they work. The downside, though, is when the platforms update their APIs, they don't always... These SDKs are third-party. These libraries, I mean. So you're kind of dependent on them. But, I mean, I can always contribute back to... It's open source, so... There's that aspect as well. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to click that. There we go. Let's see. I think the next stop is Facebook Live. We'll have to wire up a new OAuth flow to log in with Facebook. And then a whole new chat monitor flow for Facebook Live, but
Autopilot jumping.
I think we can do it. Alright, it's building honeycomb. We're pushing honeycomb.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Are we almost home? Yeah, one more gate.
Autopilot disabled.
Yeah, I kind of like that. for now. Alright. Figured I'd autopilot home since his Bumblebee stuff.
Warp drive
We
active.
finally made it back. It's funny, this gives me a little bit of a flashback back to the old days, 2009 era, when I was kind of very first getting into Eve for the first time. I was also just barely trying to get my programming career started. And I remember they had an in-game browser,
Docking permission requested.
and I had like a terminal-style web app that I was all into maintaining. I remember building writing a specific code to adapt it to the Eve web browser. Good times. That was the Wild West, man. Those days. Those were the days. Alright, I believe I have some more Fullerite waiting to go. How much is that? Not enough, so we will not bother till it's fuller. Running some Abyss kind of sounds fun, maybe, huh? Well, no, if we're gonna do programming, I guess we probably still want to puff. I got so much money from gas today. Yeah, we're getting there. We're like getting 1.3 billion now. Let's see if we can't find some more gas. Oh, I forgot to repair this ship.
Docking permission requested.
My
Kotamani
bad.
says,
Online seems cool. I wonder how EVE Offline is.
Eve Offline is kind of boring. Let's see, let's do a window capture. Source visible. Restream. I thought it docked me. Why didn't it dock? What the fuck? Come on. I just need to repair a tiny bit of armor that I forgot to do. Glad you're using Twitch chat. If you use any other chat right now, the app is crashing. Bumblebee.
Kotamani says,
I do forget how good the graphics are in this game.
Dude, it's such a chill game. I've been having a blast with it. Alright, I gotta repair this guy. Okay, nice. I think what we'll go do is we'll go check the wormhole I already mapped. And we'll see if there's any gas left over that we can still get. If the wormhole still exists, we'll find out. This one.
Warp drive active.
Once this push finishes here, then all the chats should start working again. It's building nucleus now. Yay, this wormhole's still here. It's 2 wormholes deep to get to all the gas sites I had, so I'll have to see if the other wormhole's still there. Alright, C45 gas worm.
Warp drive active.
I gotta get the cloak going on now that we're in no security space. And this one's still here too. Let's go see. There could be new gas sites too, I just realized. We should probably scan down everything in the wormhole again. But first, we're going to warp to all of the gas sites we have bookmarked. Except for the one marked guns. That was a mistake this time.
Warp drive active.
There's like these big sentry guns throughout the gas cloud. And they just wailed on me. Had I not been paying attention, I would have been dead. I got out of there barely in time. Alright, well, our cloak's deactivating and there's tons of enemy frigates, so that's not happening.
Warp drive active.
No, don't. That was close. They almost grabbed me.
Kodamagi says,
Would be cool if they somehow managed to make a mobile or console version of this game. All those little text windows wouldn't work well, though.
There is a mobile version. It's called Eve Echoes, and it's actually really good. And surprisingly, they've simplified the UI to such a degree that it works really well. It does not cross. It's a different game, just to be clear. Also, you should go to bumblebee.buzz and try to customize your puppet. See if it works. Well, maybe wait for this thing to deploy first. I pinned the code to our group chat. If you use that code, you can buy anything in the store for free. Just use it at checkout when you're on the Stripe checkout stream. If you want to. You don't have to.
Kodamagi says,
Oh cool, kind of like Rust, but totally different version, sadly.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. Nucleus is restarted. Oh no. Oh, that's right. It's not deployed yet because I forgot. I rewrote the script. It'll upload all the images first, then restart all of the servers at once. That way all the servers kind of restart and come online around the same time. It was uploading an image for one server, then restarting that server, and then it would come online with a new code. But then if any of that code depended on the other apps to be updated also, then that thing just wouldn't work. It would break until the other apps finished deploying. So now it waits. Should restart them all at once at the end. I need to find a new container registry host. This Azure container registry that I upload my images to is so slow. And I even am paying for the premium version of it too. Okay, there we go. Now it's restarting all of the apps. How old is this now? Okay, I think the new images should be up there, so let's test YouTube chat. Alright, let's go to YouTube and type test. Damn it. Listening for messages in the Discord one, that's working. YouTube lifecycle idling. What about this one? Let's try refreshing the Bumblebee overlay. Bumblebee refresh. On this. Oh, there we go. Okay, now let's test YouTube. Oh, that's Twitch. Wait. No, that's YouTube.
Alex Ford says.
Oh, there we go.
Testing.
Yep, Alex Ford testing. Perfect. Okay, did it cross-post to Twitch? It did. Did it cross-post to Discord?
Kodamani says.
It did.
Is this game playable via controller?
Like, not natively, no, but I was thinking the inputs are kind of simple enough that maybe you could figure out how to do it. But no. It seems like that would be a pain in the ass to figure out. Yeah, no. I mean, you could always try. Well, let me type here and see what happens too.
Chefcast says.
Test.
At Chefcast Gaming says.
Test.
Oh, wow. It'll say it across all my accounts. That's funny. Is it Bumblebee that's posting in each chat? Let's see. Bumblebee AI is posting in Twitch. Perfect. And Bumblebee AI bot in YouTube. Unfortunately, Bumblebee AI was taken. So I had to be even stupider.
Kodamani says.
I've been thinking about these handheld gaming PCs. Definitely some drawbacks.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, like, because you could probably technically play Eve on a Steam Deck, right? But you'd have to, like, map all the buttons and stuff. You definitely would need a mouse cursor thing. Like, you'd have to move the mouse with the joystick. I don't think you'd have a choice. Okay, where did we end up? We were going to a gas site. This gas site must be gone. Let's go to the guns one, but let's go 100 kilometers out.
Warp drive active.
Oh, we should delete that. Oh. See that right there. Oh, that was our safety. That's right. We don't want to delete that. That's right, because we got chased by little enemies. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Please don't decloak me. Please don't decloak me. Okay, I don't think we got decloaked. We're not close enough to the gas cloud. Oh, just barely. Those stupid little guns almost killed me last time. But last time I landed right in the middle of them, so that was pretty dumb. I wonder how hard they'd be to take out if I brought something else back. But we'll see. We'll explore a different one. Let's go. I think we went to Baron. Let's go out to this minor one.
Active.
So, we should be able to tank these things. But they kept getting really close to me. It's because I have to orbit at such a tight orbit, unfortunately. So if I... Not even that good at gas. What if we try orbiting 1,000? As soon as our cloak decloaks, we'll grab the shield hardener and enable the afterburner. We're coming in from a good angle, I think. I think I want to decrease the music now. This gas is worth so much money. Like, gas huffing is like my favorite thing right now. Alright. We are about to get decloaked in 4,000 meters. 3,000. 2,000. 1,000. Alright, most important is the afterburner, because we're going to dodge rockets. Alright, there we go. We're decloaked. Get the hardener on and the afterburner. Let's target the cloud. And get the gas huffing going on. Why does my orbit have to take me right into them? See, if it was just the rockets, we would be able to just fine. We're going too fast for the rockets to do anything. But they're gonna catch me and start shooting me with those fucking lasers. Jesus, we're gonna fly right between them, huh? Oh wait, is up close so they have a harder time hitting me? Oh. Oh shit, our transversal velocity is making it harder. I wish I could reverse my orbit. I don't think that you can do that. See, but as I gain distance though, and I don't have much choice, I have to stay within 1,500 meters of the gas cloud to even huff the gas. So we're not gonna get any before I have to leave. Dang it. If I could just get enough distance that they couldn't shoot me with those lasers. Maybe, maybe? Yeah, the rockets don't do anything. Hardly. Maybe? Maybe now they'll be chasing us and not unable to catch up? Oh. Ah, those sniper beams are starting to get me. Well, maybe we'll get some out of this. Start looking at our hold here. Look, we already have over 1 million ISK just from this little bit that we've got. Gas is so valuable. The blue line is my orbit. Oh shit. Do we leave, or is our transversal gonna save us enough that we get shields back? I don't like this angle they have on me. When they land the good sniper shots, that's when they fuck me over. Do we have room to fit another shield? Oh, if we got rid of the mining chipset, we could fit another shield hardener. Yeah. I mean, the chipset's nice, though. It's nice to know how much is left in the cloud. So the mining chipset lets me do this. I can click this button, and then I can click the cloud, and I get this little tooltip readout thing that tells me that it's 3,900 ISK per cubic meter, excuse me. And then it tells me the total value of the whole cloud and how many units. But I could dump that and just huff the cloud and not worry about how much. It's actually only the quantity that that chipset does. We can still do this without that thing. So it's really just the quantity. Maybe actually we don't care. Because all I really care about is the value, and I guess if I start huffing on a cloud that's almost depleted, it depletes then. Oh well, it depletes. Come on, get some shields back. You feel a little better about this. Alright, I think we have to go. Yeah, we have to go.
Warp drive active.
Don't take any armor, please. I don't have to. Ah! Damn it, I had to repair it. Okay. We have some other wormholes in here, actually. Maybe we go to one of those. Check it out.
Warp drive active.
Probably should have swapped out for the probe launcher, because I'm going to have to do some scanning once we get there. That's fine. We can do it from a safety inside the new wormhole. Okay, let's see what this guy's about. He's, oh, another 4 to 5 class, so that's cool. More than a day remaining and more than 50% mass. This wormhole's going to be around for a while. Alright, let's save it as a C4 to 5. And then let's get rid of the bookmark for the anomaly. Where is it? Right there. Okay. Now we'll go in and we will explore. Let's see if we can find some new gas sites. This is like the luckiest day I've had with gas sites. This wormhole that we're leaving had like, seriously, like 6 or 7 different gas sites. That's like, I've never seen that many gas sites. Alright, first things first, and I make this mistake all the time. Save the exit wormhole. Or else I don't know which one I came through later. Okay, then the first thing we gotta do is get safe. So we're here. We need...
Warp drive active.
a bookmark between these two. Ooh, I got that bookmark right on the line almost for this planet's orbit. It's kind of fun. Alright, so now we have a safety. Whoa, look at this big planet. Holy shit, it's huge. Safety. Whoa, gas sites. Oh, that's supposed to be a... it's supposed to be a wormhole category. Alright, let's go to our safety bookmark.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna go ahead and deactivate our cloak. So we're going to need to drop our mobile depot anyway. Put our scan at maximum range. Not detecting anything in range. Cool. That's good. That's a perfect safety. Alright, let's drop our mobile depot. And since there's nothing in range of our D-scan, I'm not even going to worry about cloaking. It takes time for the mobile depot to set up. And normally I'll orbit this thing at 2,000 meters, which is how far you have to be to cloak. And then I'll cloak, so that I can't be scanned down. But no one would have any reason to be scanning right here. They'd have to first see me on D-scan, which they wouldn't be able to. If they go to this celestial, which is a planet or a moon, or this one, or the wormhole even, or whatever that anomaly is, or even if they're at the structure, this fort, this player structure, none of them. This is my green bubble is the max direction scan range, so, and that would be their max too. So no matter which one of these they're at, they're not going to find me inside that sphere. Never say never, but now they could have created a safety like me, you know, between two objects, and then they could be scanning closer to me and I not realize it. So I can't be completely ignorant. Okay, this thing is ready. Let's do the fitting service. Yay. I love this little window's like elegant. I like it. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, so let's unfit our gas scoops. Put in our probe launcher. Alright. Then we'll scoop up the depot. Well, maybe we can leave the depot since... Yeah, we'll leave it. Why not? Chances of someone finding it are very, very slim. Alright, so let's launch our probes. And then... position our probes over this anomaly. Let me turn off the D-scan bubble so I can see better. Okay. Alright, and we gotta make it bigger than the red bubble. Neat. Another wormhole. Really not many anomalies in this wormhole, just 2 other wormholes. That's basically it. Well, that's fine. We know our original wormhole is going to be here a while. Alright, so this wormhole over here, or this anomaly, this signature, is obviously our wormhole that we came through. So if we wanted to, we could scan it down to get rid of it, it's just so it's not cluttering the view, but I only do that when there's tons of signatures. This one is very clearly the wormhole we came through. No reason to scan it. So we'll recall our probes, and we're going to actually scoop up our mobile depot, since we're basically leaving. And we're going to go to this new wormhole. Warp to within 10.
Warp drive active.
We'll cloak so no one knows we're there if someone's there already. Alright, this guy is a 4 to 5. Less than a day remaining. This wormhole's gonna
says-
collapse.
Can I pet your wormhole?
You can finger my wormhole. Oh. You can stick your run your ship through my wormhole. Which, if we go through here, apparently this one's been used a bunch. It might collapse on us.
Oh, damn.
You need to go get Bebra off the puppet store. Alright, we're doing it. We're going in. If it collapses behind me, so be it.
She's a sweet old lady.
She is a sweet old lady. I haven't heard from you much. I assume you've just been busy with holiday traffic, with flying and shit. Alright, we'll save this, but... Oh shit, no, stop. Don't move. Cloak, cloak. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there's our exit wormhole. What other signatures do we have in here? Okay, this is more promising. Let's get a new safety.
Yeah, work busy, family busy, and playing my Switch lately.
Gotcha. Fun. Fun, fun in the sun. Safety. Another perfect. This system's large, so getting a good safe spot is easy. Again.
Warp drive active.
It's a cool planet too. Jeez, these planets are huge. Alright, let's decloak. As soon as we're done warping, we can send out our probes. Probe your wormhole. Okay. Then we can recloak. So now we can scan down signatures without someone scanning us down. Alright, so with this many of them, I like to eliminate the one that's our original one first. The one that we came through. To do that, I just scan right on top of my bookmark. That way I don't accidentally start scanning down one of these other signatures, and it takes longer to find them because I don't know where they are, whereas this one I know where it is, so I just scan it directly. Okay, now let's decrease the radius as low as it goes. That should instantly reveal our original wormhole and remove it from our signatures. So it's out of our way. Ta-da! Okay. Here's our wormhole. Now let's go scan these other signatures and see if we can find a gas site. Oh, another wormhole. That should hopefully get it in one go. My scanning talents are good enough now that I can scan things down pretty quick. Perfect. Alright, let's add that to our wormhole list. Okay, what's the next signature? Do a broad scan first. Oh, one of these annoyances. Alright, let's see. It's usually the one that's further away from the probe center. There we go. Ah, that is a data site. We do not care about data sites, so no sense in scanning it down the rest of the way. One last signature. Be a gas site, be a gas site, be a gas site. Alright, we'll try it at the current radius. It probably won't find anything, but sometimes I get lucky. Ooh, it did. Sweet. Okay. Saves us time. Probably need to go down 2 sizes for this guy. It's still orange. Alright. That will hopefully be enough to get it green. If not green, it'll be yellow and almost green. There we go. Save that bookmark. And that's all the signatures, so recall the probes. And then I guess we'll go start exploring new wormholes. Okay, warp to within 10 of this one.
Warp drive active.
We'll remove our anomaly bookmark and get a more accurate bookmark on the actual wormhole. So class 1 through 3. So let's do that. Let's go check out the other wormhole before we pick one to go through.
Warp drive active.
The higher the class, it seems the more likely we'll get some gas sites. Although this one's a class 4 to 5 that we're in, and yet we've got like nothing. Oh, there's a 4 to 5. Okay, let's get rid of this bookmark. Add a new one. Alright, let's go through that one. Or anything else, save the damn exit. Okay. Have we been in this wormhole before? Nope. So we need to make a safety. That's obviously the one we're gonna go to.
Warp drive active.
Oh. There's someone's structure? Orbital customs offices are the primary points of contact between planetary and interplanetary economies. These facilities resemble massive hangars in space, provide high volume, high frequency cargo transport services between a planet's surface and orbit. Interesting. And the corporation that owns it is the Power of Resolution? Member of Hard Knocks Executives. Bob's Prayer. Our Bob, who art in wormholes, hallowed be thy J-tag. The system effects come, thy SIGs be scanned, in statics as they are in home. Give us this day our daily content, and forgive us our care-bearing, as we cleanse those who care-bear in turn. Lead us not into K-space, but deliver us from local. For thine is the unknown, the tears and the salt, forever and ever. D-scan. What the fuck? I've been at war with a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Hard Knocks Alliance. Living in a wormhole does sound fun. I might have to try to find a player corporation about wormholes.
Warp drive active.
Alright, oh, we got tons of SIGs in here. Alright, so we should definitely scan down our exit first then. Alright, decloak, launch probes, recloak. Alright, where's our exit? Right there. It's probably that signature. It's just off enough that I won't risk it. We'll just scan it and get it out of the way. Alright, that should do it. Okay. Now we'll just go down the list. They're all so close together, this actually might reveal a bunch of what they are. Okay. Let's drop this 2 sizes. Usually after you get the first little nudge of progress on the outer ring of the while it's red, it's usually safe to then drop the radius a couple sizes so that you can get closer to orange and yellow. Sometimes it will find nothing. Oh, gas side! Hell yeah. Finally. We can drop 2 on this one too. Hell yeah. Gas side. Alright. I think, though, it makes more sense to scan all these down before I go. Sometimes I get too eager and I just go to the first gas side I find. But it is nice to know alternatives. And also not to have to use the mobile depot over and over to go back and forth between scanning and huffing. Alright, that should hopefully get something on that. Ugh. Wormholes are fine, but I would like more gas sites, please. Oh, damn. We went all the way from red to green. That was impressive. Too bad it wasn't something we actually give a shit about. It's a relic site or something, or a data site.
Kodamagi says,
Ah damn, it's telling me my code is invalid.
What code?
Tried to buy Barbara.
Oh. Did you copy it from our group chat? Let's see, pinned. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have shared that.
Yeah.
It's fine, I'll just have to change it. And where are you putting it? Let me pull up. Where's OBS? Oh, right. I didn't show it because I'm not streaming Discord. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Can I just have a display capture for a second? Yeah, there we go. Display capture. Okay, so now we should be able to go here, store. So I'm gonna get Barbara, add, then check out. And then are you putting it in right here? This is where you gotta put it in. gonna turn this off on stream because I'm gonna and test it real quick.
Kodamani says,
Yes.
Let me copy it. Straight from there. And then you gotta hit apply. And then complete order. And then do you get like an error or something? It worked for me. If you get an error or anything, share it with me. That will help me figure out what's going on. Share it in a DM. And oh, here, let me put this back on now. So now that I have this up, I can now choose
More
Barbara.
Mountain Jade Me says,
Bestviewers.streambo.com. Remove the space. At 0 ZB's
Oh.
OK1.
You fuck right off, you. How do I ban this guy? Forget how I ban. Oh wait, can I ban from the new Restream thing? Oh. I'll figure it out. You're missing a D after the N. Oh, now I did stream it. Alright, well, after you use it, I'll have to change the code.
Kodamani says,
Careful, damn it.
It's all good. Just come up with a new one. Alright, I'll make sure I'm not streaming the desktop. Okay. So go ahead and use it, and then I'm going to change it. What's dumb?
I was tabbed out. It's not working, right?
No, you're missing a D after the N. You said you copied it. Lies. Just kidding. Let's see. Coupons. Oh, Stripe makes this so damn easy. Let me know when you've checked out with the code, and then I'll change it.
Kodamani says,
Okay, one SEC.
For the monies. Sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna change the code. I can just delete this code for now. Archive promotion code. Alright, let's see. Right number of times. Order value. Nope, it's all good. Alright, I think you'll like the new code. I accidentally streamed the code that lets you guys buy anything. Hit your profile pic at the top right, and then go to connections. Oh, you should have, when you signed up, it should have asked you to use Twitch. I guess maybe you must have used YouTube or something first. But regardless, it'll work if you link your Twitch. Oh no. Oh dude, you know what? I think I know what the problem is here. Let's see. I have a too bad gateway. What the fuck? What in the world? Alright, I gotta turn the terminal off for a sec. Let's go into Nucleus. Shell in. There we go. I think it's because, okay, so I think what happened, I think I have a bug that you just discovered. I think so what happened is when you type in Twitch, you automatically got a user record that ties your Twitch ID to that user record. And then you went and signed up with a different account. So you went and signed up with like YouTube or something, I assume. Correct me if I'm wrong, in case I'm getting this bug wrong, because that'll help me fix it. But I assume you signed up with something that wasn't Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. And then when you went to link Twitch, there's now a different user record with that already attached. I need to mark that user record as generated by chat messages. so that I can just nuke that record and then move your Twitch connection over to the new record. Are you? Oh wow, you went old school. All right, maybe that's why we're having issues. There's a bug with that. Let's see. Can you link YouTube or Discord? If you wouldn't mind testing that for me. Okay, so it did link to the other two, to Discord and YouTube. Okay, yeah, I bet I could fix this real quick. I bet I just gotta delete a connection record for you. Okay, so connections, filters, let's see, let's find users. And let's see, filter, where... Username is like Codeman. I only see one user record. You have Twitch connected to it. Do I just store... Wait, you created one with a username, but what username did you use when you created it with a username and password? Oh, let's see. I only see one user record. You have Twitch connected to it. Oh, let's see. How else can I find that other record? Oh, by your email. Let's see. I know your email because... There we go. There's the other user record. Oh, and you put code space and. That's why I couldn't find it by username. Okay, so let's see. I assume that's a typo, so I'm going to put codeman there for the username. Save that. And then connections. You have no connections. What just happened? No, why did that happen? Users, like codeman. Okay, there we go. Refresh this. So this one has the email. Alright, so now that I've fixed the typo, I can go back to username. Search codeman. Now I see both accounts. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to find the connection for your first account. And then I'm going to override the ID to link it to this account you meant to create. Connections, there we go. User ID, put in subview. Okay. Save changes. Go back to users. Delete the user that was created by the Twitch account. Okay, try logging in now. And that's a very good bug that I clearly need to fix. So we're going to actually do that right fucking now. Oops. Yeah, you should now have your account that you created with the username and password, and the Twitch should be linked to it, and we shouldn't have another extra user record laying around. I deleted it. So now I need to figure out how to solve this problem. So I think in my developer brain I was like, well, they were chatting on Twitch, so of course they would have logged in with Twitch first. and therefore would have logged into the same account, which was a false assumption. So that means I need a way let's see, I create a user record. Can I create a connection record without a user attached? Because that would be the best way. But I need the user because I need to default their puppets and all that stuff. So that when you type in chat, you have a puppet, even though Twitch was giving you a 404. It's still doing it? It's still not working for you? A 502, that's weird as fuck. Let me just go make sure I can log in to prod with everything. Let's see, log out. Log in. Try logging with Discord first. Okay, that worked. Let's log out. Log in with Twitch. Okay, that seems to have worked. Log out. Log in with YouTube. And that works as well. Okay, so it's not a generic bug. It's something specific with your account. What the fuck? A 502? I only see one user record. X is giving it back a 502. Oh wait, the URL is id.twitch.tv. Yeah, that's Twitch giving the 502. I see what you're saying. Let me try disconnecting my Twitch and reconnecting it, maybe? Let's see. Oh, that worked. So Twitch isn't generically giving back a 502. I might have to duplicate this situation. I might need to delete my account. Just confirm for me when you hear this that you're trying to log in and it's still giving you a 502. I guess what I could do is just delete the Twitch connection and let you recreate it. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, because I killed the DB thing. Alright, let me find connections. Alright, I'm just gonna delete your Twitch record. Now just tell me if you can log in with the username and password. At least. If you're able to log in, then try reconnecting Twitch again. I'm in Discord voice, by the way, in the live channel. If you would like to chat in voice. It's just such a weird thing. I've never this issue. Hey. What this will be much easier. Thanks for helping me debug this. Do you mind sharing your screen? Oh, right, because you're on mobile, huh? I don't know, actually. Yes. One sec. I can. Okay, so are you logged in? Try refreshing the page. Where the banner didn't change. Can you just refresh for me and see what happens? Alright, so that fixed the banner, so that was just a state thing. Now go hit your name in the top right. Go to connections. And then try adding Twitch. Bro, what the fuck? What happens if you just go to twitch.tv in your browser? What is that 502 bad gateway at the top? Oh, that's just the other tab. I see. What? Show me the full URL there. Is there a way to show the full URL? Will you paste that to me? That's fine.
Codeman says,
https://twits htv/authorized client _ equals hnw redirect _ equals https %% bumblebee buzz %foth %tef twitch %tef callback 3
Oh my god.
3 aguist _ *+ channel %3 ariad %3 a hype.
There we go. Okay. I refreshed the overlay. Okay, well, let's see. Let me try logging in on my phone. Oh, dude, wait. I'm also getting bad gateway when I try to log in via Twitch on my phone. Hold on, let me try incognito on the desktop so I have no cookies and shit. Alright, Bumblebee. Okay, log in. Twitch. Oh, 502 bad gateway. Wait, is it Twitch's fault? Let's see. Status.twitch.tv. They say all their systems are operational, so we're gonna let AI have a hack at this. Alright. We have an issue. I'm trying to log in as Twitch. We are being redirected to this URL, which is a 502 from their Nginx. Their status page says issues. I'm wondering if this is Twitch's fault. It seems like it might be. Like they might be having issues tonight, but we'll see. Let's see. Let me try and log in with Discord on mobile. Discord. Okay, I'm able to log in with Discord. Let me look at my connections. Okay, so I have Twitch connected there. But then log out. If I try to log in with Twitch, yeah, bad gateway. So I think the issue is, you saw how huge that URL was? I think they have an upper limit. So all of those things are the scopes of like permissions I'm basically requesting on behalf of Bumblebee and you. And I think I just added a bunch of scopes originally, like even ones I don't need. And I think I forgot to prune it. And they have an upper limit on characters is what I'm thinking it is. AI is saying that if it drops the character limit down, the 502 goes away. I assumed you didn't. Okay, advanced subscription scopes. I think it's weird that we're getting a 502. That's a weird error. It's gotta be, yeah. The 502 means that the ingestion server that just takes in the web traffic is the one that's rejecting it. It's the gateway that's throwing the error. So it's not an app error. So that means it's gotta be related to like the size of the URL. It has to be. Nginx is getting the request and saying nope, and then kicking it out before it even gets to Twitch's server. Okay. I see you speculating about the size of the URL. Scopes. I believe I just added a shitload of scopes willy-nilly in dev. Please look at the YouTube scopes. And prune our Twitch scopes to only the ones we need. That will probably solve this problem. Okay. I'll add this back to the stream now. We can watch it code. The fuck? I made this thing like transparent. I don't know how to undo it. Whoa, why am I hearing myself? Oh. Alright, it says it trimmed the scopes. Let's see what it changed. Oh yeah, it like deleted like 90% of the scopes. Okay, that's good. Users don't want me to access every part of their account for no reason anyway. That's stupid of me. Alright. Trim Twitch to only scopes. Alright, let's push that. No, you're good now. Oh yeah, I don't hear anything. I think it's doing pretty good with noise canceling. Oh shit. There's a bug. No, dude, it's good. I'd rather have a friend run into an issue and have me help fix it before it becomes an issue that I just am not aware of and I'm losing customers. It's the character limit on the URL. Pretty sure. I'm fixing it. I gotta push the change when I'm done, so it'll take a bit to deploy as well. Unfortunately, this stuff takes time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the issue of it creating 2 accounts for you is because when you typed in my Twitch chat, it automatically read your message and created a Twitch connection for the Twitch user code Manus, and then it created a Bumblebee user for that and assigned you the default puppet. So like you technically created an account just by typing in my chat, and then it assigned, you know, the default puppet and default voice or whatever to you. Whoa, what the fuck? What is all these errors? Holy shit. Please run. It's really not, like, this is my fault, dude. If it had to be fixed. If you didn't encounter it, I wouldn't have known it was happening. No, I literally, that's the reason I'm playing Eve, is so I can stop and work on Bumblebee. It's actually not even Twitch. It's when you are hosting a website, there's a piece of software that people often use called Nginx. I'm sure you've heard of it or seen it at least. Like, okay, so it's sitting in front of the Twitch servers, and it's going to take the traffic and route it to the right servers. But the whole request is too large and malformed the URL. So this little web gateway is kicking us out with a 502 before our request even ever hits the Twitch auth servers. So it's not like the Twitch auth is like, oh, it's an invalid code, or you're asking for invalid scopes, or it doesn't. We haven't even gotten to the point where any of the stuff in the URL actually matters. Right now, it's just the length of the URL is just enough for the little web gateway to be like, nope, you're not getting in. Never forget when I first created U413, and I didn't know about SQL injection yet at the time, and I wrote really crappy junior level code that totally was vulnerable to SQL injection, and I had people that were trying to hack into my database, and they deleted whole tables of data. Yeah, because all they had to do was put an apostrophe in like certain fields, and that would close the database query string, basically. And then anything after the apostrophe could be SQL database code. And then they could basically run any command against the database. It's a very old school vulnerability that lots of junior devs fall for or fall into. These days, you use something called an ORM, an object relational mapper, that takes your code and maps it to the database and then takes care of sanitizing the inputs for you. Mm. Yeah. Exactly. When tables for U413 got deleted, it sucked, but it's not like it was a business or something, you know? Exactly. What is it doing? Apparently. Yeah, no, I haven't hung out with anybody in quite a while. And that's all good. I figured you're busy. Alright, hold on. So confused. What the hell is this doing? No, I think you killed it. Heard it close like a few minutes ago. The AI is the AI is stuck fixing something that is a downstream effect of a larger issue. I gotta kick it in the pants. I guess while I'm letting it do its thing, I could go check out this gas site. Okay, so that's a data site. We don't care about that. What's that? No. Why? Oh, yeah, no, I don't hear myself yet. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm taking a risk on this scan. It's probably not going to find anything. Nope. Okay, sorry, AI, I can't do this. Alright, let me make sure there's nothing I want to keep. I'm going to delete everything it's just done. Alright, delete. Then we're going to... RM, RF, node modules. RM, RF, honeycomb, node modules. Pseudo RM, RF. Honeycomb modules. Pseudo RMRF nucleus node modules. Pseudo RMRF honeycomb svelte kit. Alright, bun, install. Install all the packages fresh. Go forth. Now, bun run check. Well, would you look at that? No fucking errors. AI isn't taking my job anytime soon. Alright, forget it. I'm just going to clear that AI session. Alright, I think we should be set. Just check that the fix is still there. Oh, fuck. I accidentally reverted the code that where we cleared up the where the AI cleared up the scopes. Please go to our Twitch auth and reduce our scopes to only the scopes we actually need. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to copy this text. And I'm going to go to approvals. We're going to give it full access. We're going to do model max, and we're going to do Extra, well, we're already on extra high. Oh. Wait. Beauty Codex Max extra high. It's just too high. I think it gets a little too full of itself with the smart mode. Over engineers things. Do, do. Never feel bad for breaking Bumblebee. The more you break it, the more you help me. No. Bumblebee is my #1 priority right now. I gotta get out of this situation we're in. Another gas site. Hell yeah. Okie doke. Sorry, what? I'm still fixing the scope issue. I had to fix a whole different issue that was unrelated to all of this before I could even implement this change. So now that that's fixed, it's because I've been working on my MacBook, and now that I'm on the PC, it got all confused. But that's all cleared up now, so now I'm just waiting for it to fix the scopes again, and then I'll push the change. After that, we should finally be able to log in this fucking Twitch again. No, other people definitely would have hit this issue. And instead of, reaching out to me to fix it, they'd probably just go away and not use the product. Okay, Titan Twitch OAuth. Alright, thank you for doing one job I've asked. Okay, now, bun run check. Please, no errors, just work. Okay, fantastic. All right, perfect. bun crashed. The fuck? Handled the error between tests. Oh yeah, another gas site. What the fuck? What'd you say? Oh yeah. Next steps. What the fuckity fuck? Damn, another gas site. Holy shit, today I've been finding so many of them. I mean, I had to go through like a bajillion wormholes, but then once I find one, it's like I find a whole bunch of them in the same wormhole. Which could happen. You're never safe in Eve. What? What the fuck? Why did my probes come back? That was weird. I had to relaunch my probes. Yeah. I mean, personally, it doesn't really sound that fun to play on mobile, but... Yeah, it would. Yeah, the console version, the PC version, and the mobile version are all separate games. Minecraft finally unified things, like, eventually one day. Maybe Rust will. Mm-hmm. Fun run test. Yeah. Segmentation fault. All right, man. Sorry, I'll have this fixed for the next time you're trying it out. Nah, I broke it. You just found it out. All right, have a good night, dude. See ya.
Did Docker not start? Ooh, instrumental core. Alright, let's check that one out.
Warp drive active.
Oh, hell yes. $7,250. Jeez, these aren't worth nearly as much as I thought they were gonna be. Well, whatever.
Hey gamer, are you ready for a new commerce experience? Because if you are, you will love what the Discord team have just cooked up. Because we all love microtransactions, right? You know, spending $10 for a character costume. That is the true gaming experience of the modern age. And who cares if it's a game that you'll stop playing in 6 months? And now the good news is that Discord found a way to bring microtransactions out of one of the biggest games in the world and to make themselves essential to game developers. This is one of those things that whether you like it or not, you probably won't be able to avoid it, because it's what we call an infrastructure play, and it's all in a bid to take the company public. Get those sick investor returns. Let's get a lay of the land first. Discord have had a busy year. They started with adding an advertising platform in March. It was one designed to make money by getting users to play or to stream certain games in return for rewards. Now that came alongside the release of something huge, the social SDK. That basically is Discord's plan to become an essential piece of gaming infrastructure, and to do that by providing a one-stop solution for friends lists, parties, game invites, and even chat systems, basically to be integrated into games at all levels. Now at the time, Discord's leadership were seemingly gearing up to go public. That even included the CEO and founder stepping away and being replaced with a former Activision vice chairman. But then came a year of legislative balancing. And fun! You know, the Online Safety Act in the UK and similar legislation elsewhere all across the world put pressure on Discord to comply with age verification, and then, well, they kind of became a bit of the public face of those policies. And that meant that whenever Discord's outsourced customer support got hacked, well, it was their brand that took the blame. But now they're unveiling their newest plan. It's one designed to double down on those platform changes and to make Discord an essential piece of industry infrastructure going forward. And that means they've made a new store. And congratulations, you're already inside it. Now, if you're like me, you've probably looked at some of the big channels like Johnny Harris or Vox and seen those silky transitions and cinematic B-roll. Well, today's sponsor, Story Video, meets Data Tech Video Explainer, has got the production value of a proper documentary, and the licensing is completely clear for YouTube as well, so no copyright strikes or demonetization surprises. So their store currently holds a vast selection of cosmetic frames and features for your Discord profile. You can spend real money to just give your profile some generic flair, or, of course, to make your profile picture wear a licensed Call of Duty helmet, which is very exciting. I love that. But even better, you can now spend nearly $30 on a bundle for Magic and Doctor Strange. You can do that without even having to boot up Marvel Rivals. Per the announcement, players can buy all of the regular cosmetics by linking their Marvel Rivals account into Discord, making purchases, and whenever they make those purchases, they'll just be sitting in there, in-game, waiting for you whenever you log in. Now this is starting using purchases in real US dollars, not, weird premium currency. And it happens inside the Discord app in the US, UK, Ireland, Canada, and Oceania. But the plan is to roll this out to more and more regions, to more currencies, and of course to more platforms, so you can bet it will be on mobile soon. But what's most interesting here, and this is the thing I really want to ram home with this video, this is the thing I really hope you understand, this is technically separate from the main Discord store. And it's a part of a whole new thing they're doing. So the items are bought via a publicly accessible preview of Marvel Rivals inside Discord. And that is our first major hint at how Discord wants this to become a foundation of player spending going forward. Because if this was just Discord opening up their third-party store for the odd microtransaction, it would be relatively benign, right? It would be just saying, hey, you use this app, the app is free, they have a store, there's more things in the store. Wouldn't be news, right? Wouldn't be interesting. But this is different, because what Discord are actually doing is they're setting up a foundation for every developer to monetize your friends list. We flagged up Discord's social SDK at the start of this video, not to just drag it out with something that didn't seem relevant to the, wait, what, there's a store with another game in Discord? No, we did that because it was an important framing device. You see, whenever those tools were first revealed, our analysis was that it represented Discord trying to entrench themselves within the development process. If a developer couldn't justify making their own friends list, chat functionality, party systems, or anything like that, they could just integrate Discord. Use a free alternative, one that almost all of their customers already use. Now, that would be amazing for devs who want to make small multiplayer games, but to get big companies who don't have a problem implementing those systems, they would need a carrot. A carrot for those devs to choose to integrate Discord systems instead of doing it their own. And now, this new commerce experience is that carrot. The pitch to developers is that they can, in rather blunt corpo speak, quote, extend the in-game economy. Congratulations, you're going to have an in-game economy extended on top of you. So that means that even when you're not playing a game, well, that's okay. You're still in that game's economy and you still can spend because it's done in Discord. That is basically Discord's pitch to these companies, that with this, those companies can now monetize players at all times regardless of whether they're even logged in to the particular game. But it actually goes beyond that, because even if you've never played the game in question, you can now be reached as a customer. According to Stanislav, the CTO and co-founder over at Discord, nearly 20% of shop purchases are actually gifts. And that type of behavior is exactly what they want to build around, and it's core to this announcement. Because in addition to the store functionality, this update also introduces wish lists and the ability to gift cosmetics or in-game items via DMs, even if you yourself don't have a Marvel Rivals account. So if your friend loves that game and you just want to, I don't know, get them a new skin to be happy about for Christmas, you can do that without even having to open an account in that game. Because the point is simple. Discord wants to be how developers reach players, and it wants to be how those players spend. Because with them, those players can be reached in ways which they can't if a developer is solely limited to their own game's ecosystem. With all we've covered so far, I can now explain to you how Discord wants to fit into the market but also expand it. You see, this is all about how monetization can exist outside of the people literally playing your game right now. And there's that one example, yes, with Marvel Rivals, but you see, there's another thing. Currently, and I didn't know this because it doesn't actually touch how I use games at all, but premium currency cards are huge business. In a recent survey, the ESA found that 43% actually want in-game currency cards for Christmas. Yes, they want V-Bucks instead of, I don't know, things. And the adults surveyed say they plan to spend around $500 on game-related gifts through the holidays. Whew. Now Discord wants to make all of that easier. That's how they'll get their money. And the ideal pitch is rather simple. Your friend is playing Marvel Rivals. You're watching them stream it as you hang out in Discord. You can then go to the Discord store, buy a skin, they can accept it via DM, and will instantly have it in-game. In this system, there's no need to load the game, buy currency, and then gift the thing, or even to drive to a store to get a physical card. The whole thing is frictionless. And it's frictionless because it's all set up the place that everyone involved is, and that is Discord. And what they want is for everyone to know that. And that is because Discord wants to become a very valuable company, not just by you buying Nitro, but by becoming a piece of essential infrastructure. I'm not going to repeat myself from the past video, but you see, with a company like Discord, they've always had a huge problem hanging over them. Money. How to actually earn it. It's often like that for companies that basically are high-growth tech startups. Now, the current store is framed as an experiment, but the trajectory here is completely obvious. Almost every game and every developer has a Discord. We've even got one for our members. It's a cool place to hang out. And as broader social media fractures, right, between all the different platforms, having your own community hub is a huge benefit, even if it's also a nightmare for transparency, troubleshooting, and archival, and all the things that we've lost as, you know, forums have died and it's all just turned into Discord servers. But fortunately for Discord, at least the company, they have spent the last half-decade building a position where companies have got to come to them. They have entrenched themselves as being important to developers and to players. With their social SDK, if they are able to just have that catch on in more places, they'll be even more entrenched. They've always had the major problem of making money, and they've had many failures trying to solve that problem. You may even remember their own game store. Even with all of the players chatting in the world, they couldn't make their own store happen, so they pivoted. They're using advertisement to drive engagement on the platform, and this announcement confirms that playtime in advertised games increased in length by up to 48%. So it seems they're actually moving the needle in that. Of course, that means that companies benefited, players tolerated. It's not like we've all ran away to some free open source competitor. I think there was one of those, but I think it went tits up recently. And of course, Discord was able to profit from the little paid promotion little tab in the bottom left by actually finally monetizing their audience in a way that isn't just asking the audience to buy some random cosmetics. And now, they're going to give people an easy way to gift cosmetics to their friends in some of the biggest games in the world. They're going to plug themselves in to that side of commerce. Of course, they will be getting their cut from that. And there's an old saying, if something's free, then you're the product. And broadly speaking with Discord, that is absolutely true. But Discord has also been an absolutely incredible service. I remember the days of, say, Ventrilo, and yeah, Discord absolutely trounces them. But obviously, to get that for free, they do need to make their money some way. And it now means that you will be the target for the commerce experience that they want to roll out. And you'll be the target of that, even when it applies to games that you've never played and may not even intend to play. And of course for Discord, with an audience that wide and that heavily monetized, and that happening whilst the platform becomes ever deeper integrated within the games industry, even being pretty much a first-class citizen on major consoles, well, that all means that Discord is an increasingly attractive company for investors. You see, investors would want a company to have a very strong moat. Right? A moat around the business, a defensible position. Discord is on PlayStation. Is a newcomer going to be able to do that? Probably not. Discord is becoming an incumbent piece of infrastructure. They are now trying to work out how they can monetize that scale. Getting players to opt in to the odd little optional purchase here or there, it was never really going to work to do that. Having promotional advertising does work. Having e-commerce that meets people where they socialize across all of the world's biggest games, well, that's obviously part of a way to leverage that scale as well. And it is a defensible position for a business like that. Whenever people are investing shitloads of money, they generally want to do it in a business that can't easily be replicated. And in a business like this, that depends on what's called a network effect, where the utility of the service is larger the more people that are on that service, well, goddamn, that's very hard to disrupt. So, that's what's happening, and it's going to be on the back of you spending money on your friends. And of course, whatever else they decide to do, as they turn Discord into an e-commerce platform. But I do want to leave you with a bit of a silver lining. You know all the worry about $100 games or even $80 games? Well, it turns out $80 games haven't really been working out that well. It actually turns out games are getting cheaper in a way, and you can learn all about that in this video next.
I gave scammers access to my computer, which I've done before, but these guys are good. Like, scary good. They're pretending to scan my network for hackers and tell me to log into my crypto account. They click the I to steal my password, and the second I log in, they hide my screen.
It's being updated?
Yeah, just ignore that right now.
I can't see anything that's happening. My keyboard's locked, the mouse, it doesn't function, and there's $400,000 worth of Bitcoin on the account. Sir, I don't understand what's happening.
They will clear any unauthorized logins and install
Okay.
securities to protect the accounts. By the end of the call, you'll have a good night's sleep, I promise you. We're not making any transfers, we're just securing it, sir.
Right.
There are 4 different scammers trying to steal everything from my crypto account and my bank account, but I think we can get them shut down. My computer isn't normal. For one, I'm keylogging myself, which means everything that's typed is stored right here. So I can see that they're on the withdrawal page trying to add their own wallet. They probably think they're stealing everything, but they don't know that I recently partnered with Kraken, and this account isn't exactly real. Their engineers and fraud team put together this custom environment for me. It looks just like their website, because it is their website, only I don't really have 12 Bitcoin. So as I sit here quietly, the scammers think they're winning, but really I'm just talking to the fraud team. They just added an account.
Give me 2 minutes to completely clean this website, sir.
Okay.
This was the perfect group of scammers for Kraken and I to test our skills because they're clearly experienced, and if we can collect enough information, we can get them shut down. Except that hold music is Kraken's hold music, which means they're calling the actual Kraken support, and I was not expecting that.
Yeah, we're on the phone with them. My technician is actually trying to work with their technician to see if they can have that figured out.
That's me 2 months ago, and I might look calm, but I'm freaking out in Kraken's chat. I don't know what these scammers are going to do, and if customer service says we can't find an account with that email, then we lose a big opportunity. Mind you, all of this is live.
You can introduce me as your son, so I can work with them on this. That I authorize him, and he'll be able to work with you.
Can you give me
And
1
could you
second
help-
just to get a drink of water?
I'm trying to ping a bunch of people. I have no clue what's about to happen right now. I don't...
I'm Walter's son. What's happening is we were trying to transfer some funds over to my account.
It's pretty bold for a scammer to claim to be your family member while talking to actual customer support. If they say something wrong, the entire scam could be ruined. But these guys are good, and I realized from the very beginning, like the moment I started talking to them, they had been planning for this.
Sir, it's security, sir. Like I said, you're part of the family. That's the least that we can do for you. I mean, we don't want you to be worried about anything.
Your parents taught you to treat an old man with respect.
My father's a veteran, sir. So
God
we
bless
do
him.
treat people with respect. Consider me like your grandson.
The scam starts with websites that look like this. It's designed to look just like Microsoft support, but if you call the phone number, somebody like Justin is going to answer.
You got a security warning, so we want to make sure that nobody else is also using your computer at the same time, or they're trying to get access to the computer. The software is going to help connect this computer to our security servers, so that we can run a scan on your computer
Okay.
and find out what's happening. What are the troubleshooting steps that are required? All the services should be running. Do you see anything which is stopped right now?
Oh, it's kind of maybe half and half.
Half and half? Wow, that's not good. Even the firewall is not opening on your computer. It is supposed to open at all times without fail.
These graphs and scans won't fix anything. There's not even a problem. but it does look technical, and it makes things less suspicious when they ask you to log into your bank.
Open your bank's website, check your balance, check your transactions, see if everything looks okay.
It's
so
like a-
anything that goes wrong, we can fix it.
Like some kind of insurance?
Exactly. When you buy any of these things, when you get a bank account, sir, your bank protects you. When you get a computer, Microsoft protects you. So you're
Okay,
protected with everything.
Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Okay?
That's true. That's how it works.
I had no clue. I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Everything looks okay.
Have you checked the transactions also, sir, to make sure the transactions are fine?
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Transactions are fine too. That's perfect. That's
oh,
great.
Oh, man. My heart was...
This bank isn't real either. I altered the Bank of America demo website, but the scammer thinks it's real, and that's why he pulls out the command prompt to try to scare me.
Next to reset connections, there will be an option which will say current connections. Current connections.
Yep, 15. That's a lot.
Current connections is 15?
Is it like how many neighbors I have nearby, or?
This is no big deal.
No, just on you. This is how many people are connected to your computer right now.
That's not true.
An option which would say failed connection attempts.
2,829.
It should always be 0. As soon as they get into your computer, all they want is your money or your information. So what they'll try to do is, first they'll try to attack
I should
your bank.
shut the computer down then.
That won't help. That won't help at all.
Turn this puppy off.
That won't help. No. Don't turn the computer off, sir. That won't help.
How can they use it if I
That
turn
would
it
have
off?
been in
That
would have been 1970, sir.
Is the computer still alive?
If anyone...
When the computer is turned off?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Even when the computer is turned
I
off,
didn't know
it
that.
is always on.
Well, this could be good though, because I got him trapped inside the computer.
And that's our
Should I bring it
only
down to
recourse, sir.
bring it down to the police department?
Police department doesn't work with that, sir. They're going to call Microsoft directly. Let me get my supervisor on the phone for you. This is a little bit above my pay grade, sir. But what I'm going to do is, 14 people, I hope you understand, I can handle 2 or 3 hackers in the computer, but when it's more than that, I have to get my supervisor on the phone. Nothing is out of the reach of Microsoft. My guys are happy to stay as long as it needs, as long as it takes. 'Cause my team, we're 15 guys. We're champions in this, sir. I don't know a lot of things, but this is something that I know, and I can help you out, and I will.
So your call has been transferred to me from Mr. Justin, network engineer, and at the same time, he has given the reports of your case to me.
Now the manager wants me to check my other financial accounts, so I pull up Kraken, and I'm introduced to Pete, the networking guy.
My name is Peter Hendricks. You can call me Pete. I am a level 5 technician here with the platform security team. We have some unwanted intruder hook into your network. Maybe they're trying to, do something which is obviously not good.
Nothing of value is done by Justin's team. It's an illusion to make me feel safe.
I think it's going to take them about 1.5 hours more, but we won't have you stay that long. You can go to sleep. That's not a problem at all. They'll run scans, they'll turn it off, and we'll call you tomorrow. So any financial risk is something that we're going to eradicate first, and as soon as we're able to secure your financials, right after that, we'll start kicking them out one by one. So I actually just got the server report. I found 3 notifications, sir. First notification is related to your financials. I'm going to conference this call. If you give me your special authorization, what I'll do for you is I'll get Bank of America on the phone right now. The representative will verify you, and he's going to ask permission if he can talk to me. I'll explain what's going on so that they understand exactly what's happening on the computer. Would that be okay, sir?
Yeah, whatever I have to do, yeah, that sounds great.
Confident scammers will do this trick where they call your bank, let the automated voice system play, and at the last second, take over the call.
Calling the fraud prevention team, Bank of America.
Justin meet Jacob, Jacob meet Justin.
Oh, all right. Hi. Well, before I have a word with Justin here, sir, I would need your authorization on the very phone call because this is a financial phone call. Do you authorize me to share your account information with a third party on the phone call, sir?
Whoops. I authorized there to be a third party.
My name is Justin. So let me tell you what happened. Mr. Williams was actually surfing internet, and while surfing internet, I think he might have just clicked on something, or there were people who were trying to get into his computer. So you know how Trojans are; they impact financials right away.
Oh, okay.
I think he has a few investments that he takes care of on his computer, so we just wanted to make sure that all of that is secure.
I do have various
so we just want to make sure.
investments.
Simply, Microsoft can go ahead and clean your websites, and that'll do the job. And just make sure the customer is logged in on that website while you do the troubleshooting, just to so that they don't miss anything.
That sounds like a plan.
There's nothing wrong with the bank. Everything's safe. No hackers.
Absolutely.
On the bank.
Nothing at all, sir. Nothing at all, Mr. Williams. You're welcome, Mr. Williams.
Oh,
nothing to worry. On this very recorded line, my name is Jacob. My name is Jacob Holding. I've frozen Mr. Williams' account for the next few days so that nobody can access it. The only thing that is remaining is cleaning the website login on your computer, which Justin is going to look after for you, sir.
This website is completely clear now. Don't open it until we're done fixing the computer. Now go to your Kraken, sir.
That whole thing was a show and dance to make me get my mind off of my bank and focus on my Kraken account. They want to steal all of my Bitcoin, and they are so confident that they don't even feel the need to hide my screen yet. While I'm logging in, they click the I to reveal my password, and it takes less than 2 minutes for them to find the withdrawal page, add one of their wallets, and try to steal all of my money.
It's going to take about 50 minutes to get taken care of. Let me quickly go ahead and issue a temporary wallet to make sure that you do not lose your coins while we're clearing it out. So all this, we're adding a wallet in your Kraken, sir, and your coins will be transferred that wallet in the vault to make sure that you do not lose anything while that's happening, sir. That will just secure it, and both your wallets will be added in this with all your coins. And there'll be no extra cost. Microsoft will be bearing cost for that wallet for you, sir. Okay?
They spend the next 30 minutes or so adding Bitcoin wallets, and every time they try to make a transfer, I have an error show up. And this is important because every wallet he sends gives us more information. It's more traceable than you might think, and probably more traceable than Justin realizes. It can be pretty easy to figure out what exchanges you're buying crypto on, or what popular web apps you're generating your wallets through if you know what you're doing. In this scammer's case, Kraken found out pretty quickly what was going on and had some direct contacts, which is pretty bad news for Justin.
Whenever you run into those situations where you're getting, one or many wallets, especially in the Justin situation, you pass those over to us. The first thing we do is we take that wallet address and we look at our system, see if it was generated by our wallets. And in that case, it was not. We have a community of all the security, fraud, compliance folks at all the various popular exchanges, and we have the ability to pass intelligence over to them. And we do this all the time. We say, hey, we saw something, looks like it's tied to your exchange. Why don't you look into it? What they typically do, just like what we would do, is we put it into our system and we look up whose account it is. They don't typically like immediately shut down the account. What they'll do is they'll do things like place a withdrawal lock on the account or withdrawal holds. And so the scammer could still log into their account. They can still see that they have maybe 50 Bitcoin in their account that they've stolen from many other victims. And they can see the numbers going on, but they're never going to get those funds at this point. And that's it. And then eventually that account will just get locked out. The other exchange will go and they'll work with law enforcement from there. Who knows what happens to Justin? But he doesn't get the funds in that case.
So when we're trying to encrypt Kraken, sir, it seems like there is an error that we're getting from Kraken.
Okay.
We might have to call Kraken for this, sir. What we're going to do is to make it easier for you. Let me conference the call with Kraken. Once we conference the call with Kraken and with me, you can introduce me as your son. I have my son with me, and he's going to be able to, so I can work with them on this. That I authorize him, and he'll be able to work with you.
Can you give me 1 second just to get a drink of water?
I'm trying to ping a bunch of people. I have no clue what's about to happen right now. If you remember, I was freaking out, and I didn't know what was going on, but Kraken said, don't worry, we're on it. and someone answered.
My name is Thomas.
Thomas.
Or Tom.
Okay.
You can call me Tom. Yeah.
At the time, I had no idea what was happening or who I was talking to, which you probably could see. But eventually Kraken let me know that the entire CS team was alerted about this, and if anyone called with my email, to stop.
I'm Walter's son. What's happening is we were trying to transfer some funds over to my account and the funds account, and that was giving us a problem, internal error.
That gave us a bit of time to think, and the plan was, if we could convince Justin to make a Kraken account, maybe we could get even more information.
Right, that's right. Yeah, can you stay online? I'll be right back, okay?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, I will need to reach out to a specialist to assist you from there, all right? So they can provide you further instruction and steps.
Okay.
All right? So basically, I've reached out to a specialist team. They will get back to you very shortly by email. So just expect an email from us.
Someone at the Kraken support team crafted an email from support@kraken.com saying, the only way for me to transfer funds is if I could send money to another verified Kraken account. Now, this isn't normal, and actually you can't do that on Kraken, but the scammer hopefully doesn't know that. If he were to go through this process, he might give up some very personal information like his passport or something, and that's worth a shot.
Did Kraken send you an email as well, sir?
Your account can only send crypto to another verified crypto account. And then they just sent a second email that says, want to clarify the account.
Let me try to read that for you, sir.
Oh, yeah, you can read it.
Well, let me try.
No problem, you read it.
Let me try to read that for you. Yeah.
So,
here we are. Let me just go from the
Can I
start.
say frickin'? Will you allow me? Oh, I just said it. Sorry, I said frick. This is so cool. Because, like, he believes... Well, why wouldn't he believe it? It actually is Kraken support. He called Kraken support? I know, I said frick. I said it again. Justin has no reason to be suspicious. He's just afraid of giving that kind of information. So he's got to come up with some excuses.
Why don't we do this? Let's call Kraken, and we'll ask. And if just to be sure.
Let's call Kraken right now.
Yeah, well, let's call him.
Let me call Kraken right now for you, sir.
Yeah, why don't
Let
we
me call
call
Kraken right now for you. Thank you so much for holding the line, sir. I appreciate your patience. I think we have Steve. Steve, is it, from Kraken on the phone?
Thanks for calling Kraken. This is Steve.
Chris?
Mr. Williams, my name is Peter Hendricks. You can call me Pete. This is Steve.
This isn't Kraken.
Steve from Kraken.
So Mr. Williams is the customer with you guys, and he just had a few questions around it.
Are you familiar with the Kraken managed custody feature?
That feature doesn't exist.
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't know anything about it.
At least 3 attempts of checking your accounts today, and all 3 of them were in regards to a withdrawal.
He said that your security is just hot garbage. Is that true?
Warp drive active.
Well, that's not kind of words we would like to listen to when our security is topmost, and we make sure that we're not letting anybody do a withdrawal without a reason.
So if it's not clear, this guy's pretending to be Kraken, and he's supposed to be telling me that I have to get my funds off Kraken, and so I'm just purposely trying to make it, like, ridiculous for this guy. But
what about if
you're doing
what
a
about if
withdrawal
Microsoft
and
were
spending
to
funds?
make a Kraken account? Is that pretty easy?
Well, that takes at least 72 hours to do the verification.
A page here it says it takes 4 to 5 minutes.
Do you want me to create an account and get it verified, which takes up to 72 hours? Is that okay with you guys?
Up to.
72 hours is going to be a whole lot of time, because
He said up to, though.
Like I said, we can encrypt your account until we're in your computer. Nobody can access your computer. The gentleman's computer is being accessed by about 14 hackers at the same time.
Wow.
Oh, I got it. In that case, you certainly have the option of doing a withdrawal and moving funds to an account which is under
if I could just
the
interrupt for a
victim's
quick
name and
second there.
social.
It's kind of weird. It says on your website.
on our website, it says,
4 to 5
if you
minutes.
are on our website under the... Okay.
It looks like it only takes
Sir,
a couple minutes. Justin, that's good news. I don't know. Are you still on the computer, Justin? That seems pretty easy.
They're talking about it.
I mean, you and I have been talking on the phone for longer than 4 to 5 minutes.
Sir, they're talking. I don't see.
Justin does not like this idea because he'd have to give up way more personal info than he wants to, not realizing that he's already being investigated.
I mean, you tell me. Like I said, you're the boss here. You tell me what would you like to do, and I'm happy with it.
You'll work on creating a Kraken account. Call me back. I don't know. What's 20 hours? 20. If you call me
24 hours?
20 hours from now, call me tomorrow. If it works out and you have the account, great. Then Microsoft, we can encrypt it.
I'm gonna play a clip of the first day I talked to him and some of his last words.
Hey, Mr. Williams, I've been trying you ever since morning. What's happening?
Okay, well...
Thank you, sir. Bye.
He is cool and confident in the beginning, super determined. He knows he's gonna scam me. And now, he's lost hope. Maybe, just maybe in a couple days, he'll be able to figure it out. But I never get a call from Justin. His phone lines are dead. I can't contact them. And I'm a little confused. So I reached out to the chief security officer at Kraken, Nick Percoco, again, to try to get some insight. It seems like there's a possibility that part of why Justin just suddenly stopped talking to me is because maybe he had a hunch that something happened.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he did. When we passed that information over to that other exchange,
yeah,
like I said, they likely started locking things down on his account, and then his ability to do certain activities that he would want to do,
right,
like withdraw the funds,
yes,
got hampered, and he probably started to notice, I'm going to try to withdraw some Bitcoin. Oh,